Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Nerra Hazel, aka your favorite chocolate pineapple. Today I'm doing my New Year's video. We'll get into it, like depression, procrastination, energy levels. um, and that's the reason. Like I was gonna record this in the beginning of February. Well, I was gonna record it, of course, in January, but then I just got tired from work because I started like a different shift and I was whipped. Then I was recording again in February, but I kind of fell into like a funk. So then I was gonna record it in the middle of February, and I fell into even more funk, and I just didn't record it. And I actually no, I recorded it, didn't like how it came out, deleted it, so that made me fall into a funk. So here we are. And it's March, it's the end of March, but it won't be uploaded to April 1st if I edit it by then. That's the part right there. But yes, this is my New Year's video. So get into it and get with it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on post notifications. And leave comments down below on videos that you want to see that you know I can do. Because don't be leaving no ridiculous shit. Don't. Baby, I told you once what I know. You got to let it go. Yeah, pray for me because I might forget to. Yeah, walking out but I won't forget you. Yeah, these pieces to the puzzle ain't connected. Yeah, I told you once, but you ain't get the message. Yeah, now you need to. In 2020 was take your time. What I mean by that, it's okay to slow down, enjoy the moment. Don't stay there forever because you have to move on and go forward. But enjoy what you can and learn what you can from that moment. 2020 honestly taught me nothing is providence, especially tomorrow, and that was very evident from the beginning of 2020 to the end of 2020. COVID. We had to basically start over and adapt to this new way of life that was kind of pushed on us at a rapid pace. COVID. I look at this in a sort of positive way because I believe once you stop your ability to learn and you come too comfortable, you stop living in a way. You can also look at that as a way of not wanting to move forward in life either. What I mean by that is, I know, especially me, and I believe I have a post like this on my Instagram, or I made a post. I believe I made a post. I don't think it's in my highlights. I'll see if I want to add it. I'll go add it. Whatever. I'll go add it so you guys can see it. It will be under the support and health highlight, I believe. But what I mean by that, especially myself, is when I was young, I would dream big. I had all these big dreams, and I was like, girl, you're doing that. That's what you're doing. That's what it's going to be. That's what it is, right? And then as things start happening and as I got more of a grip on reality as life moved forward, I realized just because I dream it a lot of times it's not going to happen. And just because you have things planned out doesn't mean it's going to happen in that order, and doesn't mean it's going to happen at all. And I know people, especially around my age and my generation, they feel this pressure because a lot of us are in our 20s, or our middle 20s, some in late, some in early, but we feel like we should have all these things figured out: school, job, home, car, all these things, and we feel that pressure and it weighs on us. And just take your time, process your moment, learn what you can from that moment. If you're able to take something out that moment and invest into another thing that can help you get to the future you want or build that stable foundation you want, then do it. If you can't take it and invest it, and you know that you cannot move forward with it, take it as a lesson learned. Leave it where it's at. Full state. Depression, anxiety, all that shit. I gotta stop cussing. It's not gonna happen. I did what I said I was gonna do in my last year's New Year's update video, which was focus on myself and put myself first. that helped my mental state a lot because I focused on what I needed to heal on and improve on within myself. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the most positive person. My mental state is perfect because it's far from that. Going through something right now. I had a very dark episode where I started having suicidal thoughts again, and I only made my best friend, my twin, aware of this at the time. That's not what I'm going through right now, but that did happen last year. And this is to say, like, suicide doesn't come just because you have nothing at all, or people have had the world and had these thoughts and even committed it. And at that moment, I was very proud of the stuff I was accomplishing. And it was just, I wasn't paying attention to the way I was feeling personally, and my emotions hit me really hard. And when that happens, those thoughts happen. In this moment, I would like to thank my best friend and my twin, and just show my appreciation for you guys for not only being there through like my light moments, my positive moments, but also being there through my darkest times for me, and just being my shoulder I can lean on. You guys are my soulmates in friendship form. During one of my dark episodes that happened during my birthday, after my birthday, which caused me to completely rip my nails off due to my emotions, rapid thinking, and how ugly my nails were looking after I removed my set. So what happened was I got my nails done, and at the time, my nails were like this long. When I went there, the lady completely butchered my nails. You're gonna see why I was so upset in my birthday vlog, or I'm gonna explain in my birthday vlog. I can't remember. I think I explained it. She like clipped them really low to the length they are basically now. And I understand you have to clip nails, but I've never had them clip, and it was like she didn't even clip them evenly, and she didn't even file them. She just kind of threw the nail on there. So when I took the set off, you know, your nails are ugly, of course, when you take your full set, when you take your cells off, when you take your acrylics off. But I was still had that image in my mind, so I went and bit them down to booty scratchers. When I looked this up, it said it was called, I'm going to butcher this, bro, encyclomania disorder. And I know this happens when I can't deal with my emotions or comprehend my emotions mentally. I need to find other outlets to express myself in the future, so I'm not walking around with booty scratchers fingers because that's not cute. My nails are growing back. I've been biting this one. That's my middle finger. My bad, didn't mean to flick it off. I really didn't. I've been biting this finger. Need to stop. But they're growing back. Yeah, lately that's been my outlet recently. I have no clue why. This is the second time I've done it, and I have no clue why I'm doing it. It just is what it is. I don't expect to be healed overnight just because I decided I deserve happiness in my life, because there is no cure for depression. There will always be obstacles out there that you have to face. I'm going to continue to move forward because from a personal standpoint, I feel better. I'm not the healthiest, but I feel better. Sometimes we just need to accept and congratulate those little moments. And like, little moments. Congratulate yourself waking up, brushing your teeth, you know, doing your hair. My brush just fell. Even congratulate yourself, because I know, like, personally with me in depression, I will sleep, I won't eat, I will just sleep, get up and use the bathroom. Congratulate getting out of bed for 10 minutes, staying up longer than an hour, reading a book. Congratulate yourself for your small moments that are getting you out of your depressive funk, getting you out of that depressive cycle. Yeah. Side note, this is a video idea. I've gone through a lot. I know there are people out there who's gone through a lot. I know there are people who have very similar stories to me. So I've honestly thought about doing a video on my mental illness background, what has happened to me, my trauma, and things like that. The only reason is that puts me in a very vulnerable state, and when you put things out here, you're putting yourself out there to be attacked. No matter how many times you defend yourself. I know there's gonna be people that attack me, and some of those people I will never see in person. They're gonna be in the comments. That's just, I don't know if I would be able to handle the negativity that comes with it, not only from that part, but from family, because it will expose a lot. It will expose things that my family has gone through that have affected me. It will also open doors to things that my family does not know has happened to me. So yeah, I honestly thought like if I were to do it, I would allow my brothers and my aunts to react to it, because those are people that raised me. But their judgment and their criticism honestly affects me a lot. So I don't know how I would feel after that. So if I ever do that video, I probably will be completely drained emotionally, and it would really take some real long time away from everything. So I have to be very careful about that if I decide to do that type of video. So this next thing I'm going to talk about has to do with the Black Lives Matter movement. Something that hit close to home kind of for me. I know for certain family members, and it's for them, it's for Black people, it's for Black men, it's for having darker skin, being in America, being afraid. I'm not doing this video for clout. I mean, I'm not inserting this in my video for clout at all, for views, none of that. The reason I'm putting it out there is because I've spoke out on this, not particularly on this platform, but definitely on my Instagram. And this time it's hit closer than I could ever expected. Hopefully it never hits close again, but those are things that you just have to pray for. And yes, okay, we're gonna get into it. Okay. Again. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was closest to this person, but this person was family. Technically, we are not blood related, but he is one of my older brothers, blood cousin, and my brother's family are my family. From the moment this person entered my life, he has always looked out for me every time he seen me to make sure I was good. I was his little cousin, and he was my big cousin. Okay. On August 15, 2020, Anthony McClain was murdered by Pasadena police officer Ellen Dumagilwin. I probably said that wrong. Anthony and his friend were pulled over in a car by La Pintoresca Park in Pasadena, California. After a few words were exchanged, Anthony ran from the police officers. Anthony was shot 3 times, one while running and twice while going down. The officer claimed he had a gun, but it was his belt buckle that he was using to hold up his pants while he ran. My brother told me about Anthony being murdered, and I remember I was disappointed because he had been on my mind randomly, and I meant to ask my brother about how he was, but just never got to it. I was sad and I was angry because we watch this stuff on the news and go to these protests, but we pray that it never hits close to home, and when it does, there's really no way to express how you feel. This was one of the reasons. This was the first reason when I bit my nose off. Right here. I went numb like a day after it. Yeah. I went to work the next day, and when I walked out of my apartment, there were 3 police cars sitting there. The police officer smiled at me and waved. I just looked at them because I thought somebody like you just killed somebody like me. I'm not a rude person. I'm just not a rude person. If, despite how I feel towards some police officers, I can smile, nod. I just looked at him and kept walking that day. Growing up in Pasadena the way I did, I felt like my cousin was targeted. I have felt targeted, and I felt like others with no relation to me have felt targeted. Did Anthony wrong? Yes, but as a Black person, but specifically a Black man, can you tell me you ever looked at closely a police officer in their eyes and felt safe or protected? Pasadena is not peaches and rainbows like most of y'all think, and the people that are really from there aren't soft. Y'all, a lot of people look at Pasadena as a suburb and this suburban community, and as gentrified and whitewashed. No, 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 no. We all know each other and grew up together. That's the third type of black community that may have its differences sometimes, but has no problem sticking up and defending one another. It's the third because we're supposed to hate each other. My family, my friends, and even I, our peers, are innocent, but we deserve a right to live and breathe like everyone else navigating their way through life. I think I have a post, and I know I made posts. You can look at the BLM highlight in my Instagram. It has things regarding Anthony, and it has my experience being harassed by police and watching my siblings being harassed, watching my mom. I have been countlessly disrespected by the Pasadena police and targeted by them. If you want any more information on this case specifically, though, and those who were treated unfairly due to sticking up for the injustices towards Anthony, or just to stay updated on those affected by racial injustice of Pasadena police officers, you can follow Black Lives Matter Pasadena on Instagram. The page is ran by Jasmine Richards Abdullah. Jasmine is a Black Lives Matter activist, not only for Pasadena but all over. Jasmine is facing charges of her own for speaking up and fighting for what's right. So I'll be linking the Instagram page down below. I'll also link the petition down below to help keep Jasmine free. And I will be linking any link down below that has to do with the getting justice served for the murder of Anthony. For my 2020 New Year's resolutions or goals, I do say resolutions or goals, that's why I say both. I had 26 of them. 5 were unrealistic due to COVID. You bitch ass nigga. 1 was done and then undone. Four were completed. Yeah. I'm really proud of the resolutions that involve me saving money, because when I was younger, I couldn't save money, especially when I was going through depression. When I was having my bad days, I would become numb to everything. I become numb to everything around me, to my family. So I would just go spend money, because I'd be like, fuck it. Like, I didn't care about living, so I'd be like, fuck it, you know? And I would just go buy all this stuff. That's mainly where my shoe collection comes from. That's where it comes from. So I'm proud of myself because even though I've had my depressive episodes, I've still kept my money there, and I saved it, and I budgeted it right, and yeah, and that just shows the growth within that, within myself. That shows that I'm moving forward. A couple reasons as to why I didn't record as much. Working COVID are honestly why I didn't record like that. Okay, so last year in 2020, I heard something. I think it's my neighbors. I started working in May. I got a second job in September, and I was working both jobs until November. And then the job that I kept, the hours were like overnight hours. So I would basically wake up, get myself ready for work, go back to sleep, go to work, repeat that. And then by January, I had transitioned into full-time there. And the hours became longer. So I was working 4.5 hours, I believe, when I was part-time. And then I'm working basically 8.5. Well, 8, quote unquote, because you gotta have lunch. And they don't count that. But yeah, so I was tired from being on my feet all the time. Also, yeah, just tired from being on my feet, tired from work. Yeah, and then COVID limits a lot of stuff because things were closed. I think I said this in my videos before, like I wanted to get more into vlogging and stuff like that, because I do enjoy it, but everything was closed, so where the fuck could I go? And I didn't even have friends, so I was gonna be alone. I don't drive. How am I gonna get to these places? But COVID, yeah. Everything was closed. Yeah, it was. It was very close. So there was nothing for me to do really. So I basically would just my schedule was go to work, come home, sleep, eat. If I had to go to the grocery store, go to the grocery store, whatever doctor's appointments, go visit my brother, my nephew. And yeah, that's my schedule. So far for my 2021. I said that right, 2021. Sounds like I'm stuttering. I probably did. I have 11 resolutions for 2021. 20, I have 11 resolutions. I have 11 fucking bitch. I have 11 resolutions for 2021. And I don't know if I'll add more. Yesterday's March. Probably not. I can say I think the list is good because as y'all can see, I don't accomplish a lot of them, and I add all these, and I take them off, and I add all these, and this is it's a good list. It's a short list. It's not that long, and I feel like I put a lot of stuff that's not reachable. I need to get more realistic, honey. Needs to get more realistic, you know. But I like this list because I feel like when I do put a lot, I put too much pressure on myself to accomplish that big list, and then that just makes my mind cluttered, and then that makes me get into this pressure funk because I'm like, oh my god, I can't get my mind clear enough to do this, and yes, so I like this. It's good. It's good. Okay. What I hope to gain in 2021 is peace, healing, clearance, closure, and success. And I have a quote that I'm gonna talk about, and that quote I think it's on my dream board. It should be because I have it on my dream board, so it should be in that video. Um, but it says, "I am not who I was a year ago, and that brings me so much peace." And it does because if you would have told me in 2019 I'd be sitting here and I would have got a job or two, and I would have this money saved, and I'll be looking forward to my future, I was like, bitch, are we talking about the same Genera? Because do you see this one sitting right here in 2020, 2019? No. But 2020 and 2021 Genera, she's got it. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of you. I'm looking at myself, telling myself, I'm proud of you. Yeah. I gained so much insight within myself that I didn't have in 2019 and the years before because I finally decided the only outcome I can control is myself. Focusing on myself was hard because I wanted to get myself to other things for other people because that's the type of person I am. But in doing that, you have to ask yourself a few questions. One, is giving yourself to this person's situation worth losing yourself over? Two, how many times have you given away yourself for this person? How many times have they done the same? And three, does the situation have any positive benefits mentally, physically, and emotionally that won't leave you drained mentally, physically, and emotionally? I know, right? Powerful shit. I know, bitch. Even in 2020, we should have gave ourselves more acknowledgement, and that's something we need to learn in 2021. That even just us acknowledging small things, like I said, like waking up, brushing our teeth, eating, that's accomplishment because sometimes everything becomes too much and forget about the little stuff that can make a big difference on how we challenge that day. I know there's a girl and she went through like this depression and she posted on TikTok. She was like, I'm gonna eat today. I'm gonna challenge myself to eat. And then a few months later, she was out of depression. People start coming in like, hey, I had a bad day. Can you eat with me? When I know for myself, and as I've seen for a lot of others, when we go through these depression suits, we forget to take care of ourselves. Sometimes it will hate some minute because people like you dirty bitch. But you don't care about yourself because you don't care about the things around you. You have no care in the world because you feel like nobody cares about you. You forget to brush your teeth. You might forget to eat something. Hydrate yourself. Wash your face. Sometimes you don't even get up to use the bathroom until it's painful. you sleep until your body becomes sore. And even then, you try to readjust yourself to sleep more. If you can't, you just sit up until you don't feel that soreness again, and then you go back to sleep. So, acknowledging those things and praising those things are okay no matter how small they are. Because we need to be proud of ourselves for even getting that strength and motivation to get out of that and move forward and transition into our better selves. And if nobody's told you that, I'm proud of you. I believe you. I believe you. I believe in you. So yes, I believe your pain. I believe your pain, and it's not an excuse. And you are stronger than you think. And you got this. About that. My YouTube goals, plans, or ideas. Okay, so last year, of course, we know I upload. How can I say this? However, whatever age I am that year is how many videos I want to upload that year, right? So last year I was 23. So I was planning to upload 23 videos in 2020. And I got to 9 videos. This is the first time. This is the first time. Might shut up because I know you're watching this part. I'm going to put your damn tweet up right here. Just so you can see how you be bullying me. My twin bullies me. So, moving forward, in 2021, I turned 24 in January. I'm going to upload 24 videos. I have 13 videos. This includes this one. They either needs to be recorded, edited, and upload, or they're already recorded and they just need to be edited and upload. Due to COVID, like I didn't want to record it because I didn't want my stuff to get repetitive for you guys, and I didn't want to keep uploading the same stuff. But at this point, I don't care. It's gonna say different things, so I'm not tripping off of it. I want to put out my content and reach my goal, and that's just that. Also for my YouTube, I might, people be designing intros and outros, and I might look into that. Cause they don't really charge that much. Cause people be having little cartoon characters and stuff, and I don't want that. I want to look like a little Bratz doll. Oh, I'm thinking make me into a Bratz doll. That's it right there. Make me into a Bratz doll. Period. I mean, cause like I could teach myself how to Photoshop, but I could pay $10 for somebody to do it and save myself the frustration of getting onto my laptop, cause this thing right here does not cooperate with me. So, yeah. Alright. That's the end of my New Year's video that I'm doing in March, uploading in April. Should be uploaded, so it's April now. If you like it, I know these videos can get a little boring. We don't care. We don't care at all. No. Yeah. Have a nice day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a comment down below. Watch the rest of my videos. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. Is that all my socials? Pretty sure it is. Yeah. And I feel like people, I'm gonna say this, I feel like people have followed me on Instagram for my YouTube, because it's like, they just randomly follow me. We have no, like, mutual people. If you do, let me know. You can comment, I don't care. You can DM, don't care. But just let me know. But have a nice day. Fucking shit, we forgot. That was a perfect picture, too. That's some bullshit.